Hey, Cher.
We're 2 weeks into the new year 2021, which is amazing. Time is just
We're halfway
racing.
through January.
I can't
It's
believe
almost
it.
February. We're about to start thinking about like Valentine's Day and spring break
And warm weather,
warm weather.
which I can't wait for. I'm good with
Speaking
winter.
of, we had snow this week in Austin, which is crazy. I don't think that's happened in
Years, but not even just a little snowflake, which I've seen.
Hi, Maddie.
10 years ago, I think I saw a snowflake in Austin, but this year we had 3 inches or something of snow. In some places they had 6. I don't think that was
crazy.
my house, but it was substantial enough to make a snowman. So I hope y'all are staying warm. Cheers.
Cheers.
Everyone. Happy
Thanks for tuning in.
Wednesday.
It's beautiful and bubbly time.
It is, and we have been keeping track of the latest trends and what is everyone doing in still semi-quarantine and Zoom land.
Yeah.
And so we have a really cool one coming at you today. Gertie?
It's on me.
She's got this one. She's going to teach you
Yes.
all about how to do.
We're gonna, how to achieve dolphin skin.
If you've ever heard of dolphin skin, who's heard of
Dolphin skin. Okay,
skin?
don't leave us now, but later, go #dolphin skin.
And don't
On
leave because
Instagram.
you're scared and you're like, what?
Yeah, what are you talking about? You're gonna turn me into an animal? No, this is gonna be really, really fun. I think now more than ever, with us having to wear a mask, this is such a beautiful time to focus on your skin and your face and your complexion. And you hear about eyes all the time, but let's focus on how you can make your skin look good under that mask and when you take it off.
Yeah.
Right?
And this is an amazing look because it's basically the new version of the no makeup, which is always been one of my favorites because it's
we're all
not just
about it.
too much. But this one's gorgeous, and I think they call it dolphin skin because it's
love
dewy and smooth and glowing. All of these things are right up my alley. So, yay.
Thank you, Shirley. Who doesn't love dolphins?
I know that is a good point.
Who doesn't love dolphins? So let's get your dolphin face on.
Let's do
Are you ready?
Let's do it. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Take it away.
All right. I am very, very excited. I was super inspired by this trend and just being able to teach y'all something different. Sometimes when you see a trend trending, it can be scary and just weird. And a lot of times, you don't want to try it because some things can be really extreme, especially on Instagram with some of the crazy trends they have. But this one you're gonna love, trust me. So for this look, how to achieve dolphin skin, you only need 2 tools, actually 3. One of them is gonna be your fingers, so they're attached. You don't have to grab anything extra. Tool number 2 is going to be a powder brush. And tool number 3 is our handy dandy blender sponge. My favorite go-to tool that I never knew I needed until I did. And now I'm obsessed. I use it for everything. So just those 3 tools. I am gonna be using quite a few products, which I'll go over each one, showing you how to use them. We're gonna do a skin prep. We're gonna do foundation, add a little extra coverage, and we're gonna, of course, add our glow. So real quick, what the dolphin skin is all about is creating like glistening, luminous, fresh, just out of the water face. I mean, it's like if you can imagine that dreamy model just coming out of the ocean with the mermaid hair and like the skin that's just perfectly glistening with, hydrated and dewy and beautiful. That's what I want to be. So let's get there. So we're gonna start a very, very important step. I talk about prepping the skin a lot. So we're gonna start by using our organic golden beauty oil for our pre-makeup skin prep. Full disclosure, I went ahead and put my mascara and my brows on, and that way we can kind of get this going quick because I really want to focus just on the skin and how you can get there. Okay, so organic golden beauty oil. P.S. right now this is on sale, $15 off. Just a little side note there. hop on our website and you can check it out. Okay, so I'm gonna take a couple drops of this in my fingertips. So what I love about it is it just takes a couple of drops. This is absolutely beautiful and a beautiful product, but the most perfect thing for putting under your foundation to layer your products and make your skin not only look hydrated, but truly hydrate, illuminate. It reduces redness, it fills in fine lines, plumps your skin, you name it. You can see this is like my liquid magic. Any extra I have, I always rub onto the back of my hand too, just to kind of, technically you could use this anywhere, but so I definitely don't even want to waste a little bit of it. So I always rub the extra on my hand. So now it's that easy. I also blend onto the neck, but that is key, is just quickly prepping the skin. So now that we've got our layer of hydration, now we're gonna add a layer of illumination. Tongue twister with all of these. So what I'm gonna do is, this is so different from anything that y'all seen me do. So I prepped the skin, but I'm gonna take our Flash Dance liquid highlighter. So take your liquid highlighter. I'm using a cool tone, so I'm using soft opal. I'm gonna do this with my fingers. So I'm gonna apply, just so that I don't get too much, I'm gonna pop a little bit onto the back of my hand. Now, our Flash Dance, a little bit goes a long way. So it's really just about a pin drop size. And I'm gonna use my fingers to apply it, so that way I have complete control over where it's going. And I also like using my fingers because the warmth of your fingers really helps it seamlessly blend into the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the top of my cheekbones. And basically anywhere that we want to add a little bit of a glow. We're gonna get our skin glowing. Now really, the key to making this look work is layering. So you're gonna see me layering a bunch of products. Moisturizing products and then illuminating products. So layer, layer. So I've got that. I'm gonna put this basically anywhere the sun would hit naturally. So on the top of my nose, the top of my cheekbones, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit at the top, kind of around my forehead. Not a lot. I'm basically just taking whatever's left over and just adding a little bit to give it a little bit of a glow there. And then you can also brush it just kind of right along your jawline. So that's all it took, tiny pin drop. So we've got our skin prepped. We've got our skin illuminated and glowing. Next, we are going to blend with a layer of foundation and a liquid luminizer. It's tongue twister city here today. It sounds complicated, it's really not. So our Bombshell Beauty Balm is moisturizing in itself. It's a lighter foundation. It's still gonna give you coverage, but it's not going to be super matte. So it wears like your skin, just makes it look a little bit better. So that's why this is perfect for this look. It's also perfect for the no makeup look. This is great for every day. Now I'm gonna mix this and blend it with our Sheer Lumiere Luminizer. So this is a liquid luminizer. It's gonna add a little bit of bronze, but it's also gonna make our foundation and our skin, these pair together so beautifully. It's gonna make it a little bit more glowy and dewy. So what I like to do for this is, again, I use the back of my hand and I'm gonna do about a half a squirt. I'm using this shade, or light. So just about a half a pump there. And then I'm taking the luminizer, which is sheer. So it looks, it looks really, really bronze, but it's actually pretty sheer. So it's gonna blend so beautifully with the Bombshell. Get it going. There we go, this was a new one. Okay, so about half and half there, as you can see. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to mix these two with my blender sponge on the back of my hand. So I'm just giving it a mix. And then I'm gonna apply it evenly all over my face. So yes, apply it right on top of that liquid highlighter that we put first. We're gonna do this all over my face, and you can see it's It's very dewy, but it's still giving me that coverage, which is nice. It's evening out my skin tone. And really giving me just a really pretty glow. This is also in itself, just these two products. You know, I know I mentioned that the Bombshell is very, very moisturizing. This year is as well. And I don't know about y'all right now, but I mean, my skin is so dry with this winter weather. So this is giving me that, really that boost that I need from the inside out with all the wonderful ingredients that it has in it and moisturizer. Okay, so still, you know, looking very glowy, very dewy, but still like my skin, which is great. It's not looking, I'm not looking, you know, like a different person, even though I have layered several products on. So what I like to do for the next step is I want to go ahead and wherever I want extra coverage, I'm going to use the Fix Concealer and use add a little bit of extra coverage to those areas that bother me, which are underneath my eyes. I always need a little brightness. And if you have any blemishes, you want to just go ahead and dab on the Fix. And then also has sunscreen. Yes, so thank you, Cher. The Bombshell, it does have sunscreen in it, so it has a non-chemical sunscreen. So it's gonna give you, protect you from the sun and just give you that extra UV protection. So I'm applying this underneath my eyes, and you could dab this in actually with your fingers or your blender sponge. So I'm keeping it lower and just putting it exactly where that darkness is to just give me a little bit of a boost where I need it. And just blending that in. And then I'm gonna add, like, I have a little blemish right here. I'm gonna add a little bit of extra coverage there. So any spot that bothers you, that you want just that little extra, pop some concealer on. Okay, we've got concealers, we've got our extra coverage. Now we're gonna come in and we're gonna add warmth and dimension. How are we gonna do that? We, of course, are gonna do it with some beautiful creamy cheeks. So I like to do, I'm doing sort of a bronzy, beautiful cream blush. This is Champagne. This is our Cheek and Lip Rosé in Champagne. And I'm gonna pop this to the cheeks of, to the hollows of my cheekbones because it's kind of bronzing. Normally I tell you to apply blush to the top, but again, we're going for something different here. So we're gonna do it more to the hollows. And you could add this anywhere you want to add a little bit of dimension. Kind of think of it as a bronzer, right? So we're gonna pop this right here underneath. Because it's creamy, this is not a matte blush that I'm doing. It's really important that you stick with the creamy all over to really go for like the full dolphin skin look. Now, if you want to do a version of it, that's fine. You are welcome to do your own version. We're going all in here for dewy, dramatic, and like ocean ready. This is really making me want to go to the beach. Even just talking about it. So you can see I'm applying this with my fingertips. Look, it just blends so easily. It blends easily on its own anyway, but especially since we have all of these layers, everything we're putting on top. I mean, my skin feels like silk right now. I wish y'all could feel it. If you could feel it through the camera, it's really cool that how you can not only see what this is doing, but you can truly, truly feel it on your skin with the softness. All right, so we've added warmth and dimension to our cheeks. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and, because why not? I want a little bit more. So I'm gonna take our Future So Bright highlighter in Starlight, which is this beautiful, like kind of golden cream highlighter. So we've used a liquid highlighter, we've used a cream illuminator, and now we're gonna use a cream highlighter. So again, going all in. And I'm gonna give this a pop right here to the top. So we did the blush on the hollows of our cheeks. I'm gonna pop this really beautiful golden glow to the tops. I love this so much. I put this everywhere. So during the summer, you can put this on your chest, you can use it definitely on your cheeks, anywhere you want a glow that's pretty subtle, but still makes a statement. So I'm not talking about glittery. we're talking about, you know, glowy, pretty, appropriate for all ages. So I've got that. You can kind of add more or less. I'm just dabbing it in again with my fingertips. So dabbing that in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna keep going with the look. So we wanna pull it all together by keeping our eyes and our lips like super glossy, dewy, and creamy. So opposite of matte. We don't wanna come and add a matte eyeshadow or we're not gonna have this seamless glow. So let's keep it all together here. So I'm gonna take this and put some of this on my eyes as well. And I'm applying it with my finger. You could really, so I'm doing the starlight on my eyes, which is what I just did to the top of my cheeks. If you want a little bit cooler of a tone, you could also do the flash dance, which is what I first did, the soft opal. But I'm really feeling this, and I'm really loving just a little bit of this golden glow that it has to it. One thing you want to do with your eyes is be sure and don't miss the inner corners. That's going to lighten up that area and really give it a pop. Okay, now to tie it all together, we need lips, right? Even if if you're wearing a mask, if you're not, we're just gonna say you're not right now. So we've gotta have lips. Even when I am wearing mine, I put lips under it. I just pick and choose what I put under it. But what I love about our gloss is that it's not sticky. So it's totally okay to wear under your mask. It's not gonna be sticky. And it's gonna be hydrating while you're wearing it. So I'm gonna take this cool tone, it's aspen, it's kind of a frosty, beautiful pink. And this is gonna really tie everything together by finishing off with a really glossy, super dewy, I love this color. It kind of reminds me, the aspen kind of reminds me of like a snow bunny. So I don't know why. I think it kind of reminds me of glistening snow, but it is just, the frostiness really pulls together all the dewy and the glowy that we have with our dolphin skin. So with that, the final step to this look, I am going to apply our faux filter powder. So you're thinking powder after all this glow we just created. You want to be careful with what powder you use. I really like our faux filter because naturally, sorry, I totally lost my train of thought. I mean, it's formulated with, it's pearlescent. So it's formulated to be pearlescent. It's not a matte powder. It's still gonna give you coverage, but with the pearlescent glow, I'm not gonna apply this all over. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it wherever I don't want extra oiliness or shine. So unwanted shine. So where I don't want to shine is right here on my forehead. I was talking to someone the other day, and they were saying that on their Zoom calls, they were noticing that their forehead was shiny. So what I recommend is popping a little powder, right? We don't want our forehead to shine. So popping a little powder there. I also don't want my chin to shine. So I'm gonna pop a little bit there, and then just a little bit on, if you have any blemishes or if you want any extra coverage, I do just a little there. And that is your dolphin look. So that is the final step. You could go ahead and set this with a setting spray. However, you don't have to because we really did give it just a light set with that powder. If you wanted to, our jet setter would be a great thing to go ahead and finish this off with and make sure that it stays all day. It's like hairspray for your face. I don't have any with me, but it also smells really good. So, what do y'all think? I want to see your dolphin looks. I hope this inspires you a little bit to try something different. Automatically, when I get dressed and put a little makeup on and fix my hair, it automatically makes me feel just good. And even if I'm not going anywhere, it's nice to have a reason to do that, even if it's just for yourself, and take a picture, post it, tag us. Be sure and hashtag dolphin skin and Elevé, and go check out those looks that other people are doing and have fun with it. So this year, it's about glow, dewy, beautiful skin. We're here for you. Thank y'all so much for watching this tutorial. I'm glad we're getting some good feedback that y'all are liking it. So I really appreciate all the comments and the questions. And by the way, yeah, this lip color would be beautiful on you. So thank y'all again. Hopefully I get to see your pretty faces in real life soon. But in the meantime, I'm here for you virtually. All right, and we'll be here next Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So with that, I've got some bubbly to get back to. Cheers. Y'all have a beautiful night.